Hello everybody, welcome to today's X-Plane 11 video. Today we are once again in the Cirrus SR22 G6 by Hold My Beer with a spectacular new livery. There are a bunch of great liveries on their Discord, so I'll put a link to that in the description below. We're over here in Lord Howe Airport, just off of the coast of Australia, and it's a beautiful freeware scenery, so I thought we could do a little bit of a sightseeing tour around the island. So without further ado, let's hop in the cockpit. First things first, we'll get our bats on, and we'll make sure all of these guys are unchecked. And we'll have a look at the bird watch, make sure we do not fly into any birds. We'll get our avionics on as well. Pop a beer. Cool. So we'll make the range much closer so we can see the entire island. There we go. Lovely. Let's get our ults on. Nav and strobe lights on. Clear prop. Mixture full. And we'll maintain 1000 RPM. That'll do. Let's close the door. Get the headphones on. Nice. And we'll go ahead and I guess we'll get taxiing. That's pretty much it. Double check the bird watch. Oh, there we go. 233 degrees, so it is just to the left of the runway, and we'll have to avoid that. What's the altitude? 1,600 and 3,100, so we'll make sure we avoid those guys. Cool, let's release the park and brake, and we'll do a quick 180 here. Is my park and brake on? There we go. Really does take a lot of power when it's on the grass. Let's do a quick 180 here. I've got a few Qantas Link aircraft. There's a Gulfstream over there. King Air maybe. Copa Air. Cool, I'll go ahead and get on the pavement over there so we don't have to use so much power. And I'll get flaps 1. Cool. So we'll backtrack here on runway. Ooh, I don't even know what runway this is. We'll backtrack here on runway 28 to the right, as it is a pretty short runway, and we've got a rotating speed of 77 as usual. We'll make our caps handle available in case of some sort of bird strike or some sort of a malfunction in the cockpit, and we'll quickly do a 180 here. Cool. Let's get our landing lights on. The temperature is 15 degrees, so you know what? Yeah, we'll get the pilot heat on. I just set this very low. And we can monitor that throughout the flight. So without further ado, let's go ahead and take off. Full power. And airspeed is alive. Whoa, got a... There we go. 77, rotate. Nice and easy. Oh, we do have a little bit of wind. Pushing us around quite a bit. Awesome, so the birds were at 230, so we'll make a right turn here to avoid those birds, and we'll just play around with the pitch trim. Flaps 0, flaps up. So I think I'm in an airliner. Nice. Alrighty. So we'll go ahead and make a short right turn again, and we'll get the power back a little bit, and we'll level off at 1000. Alright, cool. Pop down here, flight directors are on, and I'll just put the AP on, and we'll go ahead and go into heading mode, and we'll set the altitude to 1000. There we go. And we'll get the V speed down a little bit until we reach out. There we go. Lovely departure. We'll get our landing lights off for now. How are we looking over here? Alright, the temperature is going up slowly, which is good. Alright, around 170 degrees, so we are we're actually going away from those birds. And I'll go ahead and turn to a direct 180 just along the beach, and we'll have a look outside. That'll do. We've got a little bit of a sunset going on here. Oh man, look at this. Wow. I'm very impressed with the FPS I'm getting with Vulcan. I don't have max settings. I think I have reflections turned down a little bit. And anti-assailing. I'm not too sure how to say that. Down a little bit too. Alright, we need that heading to go a little bit more. Oops. It's really annoying with head shake whenever you're changing the heading and the camera moves a little bit to the right and then you just start zooming in frantically. Alrighty. So 1000 is quite low actually, so... it's alright. It's just taking a while to load in. A little bit to the left and we'll get the power back again. We don't want to be going too fast. Look at that ortho for the ocean. Wow. Beautiful plane. I mean, the fact that this is freeware still blows my mind away. It's incredible. There's a runway. A little bit of vegetation. On the maps, there's actually I mean, it says there's an airport or a runway here, but I didn't seem to be able to find it. It was a bit weird. There it is. LHI. Oh man, blue oceans like this are so pretty. Alright, we'll make a little bit of a right turn and sort of follow the mountains here, and then I reckon we can turn it back between these two mountains, come in for a landing, and call it a day. A little bit too slow. I'll go a little bit to the right, and oops, wrong knob. A little bit to the right, and I'll hand fly it a little bit once we go between these two mountains, because I think the autopilot isn't as fun as hand flying it. Nice. Let's have a look at the birds again. We gotta be careful. 1 nautical mile 244. Alright, we're good. It's just around this way, which is lovely. Alright, I'll disconnect the autopilot and I'll get rid of the flight directors, and we can fly this all the way into the airport. Pitch up a little bit, climb. Oh wow. It's actually flying in here with the Robinson R66 by V Skylabs. Such a fun helicopter to fly. Alrighty, we'll just avoid these mountains. Nicely squeeze through.
500.
Nice. Woohoo, that was pretty close. Okay, and then we'll make our left turn and we'll come in for final. Oh man, these views are so nice. This is why I love general aviation. The fact that you can take the time to enjoy the views. Okay. So I'll go ahead and go out sort of perpendicular to the runway. Just like that. A little bit more to the left. This should be good. And I'll reduce the speed. And I'll just sort of maintain this altitude. And then we'll make a final left turn. If we were doing circuits, we'd probably be on the left down circuit. Cool, we're at 99 knots, so we'll go ahead and get the first notch of flaps down, and we'll begin our left turn. There's runway, a little bit of a late turn. So we were on left downwind, now we're on base. Alrighty, there's a runway, nice. Make sure we've got our landing lights on. 500. Whoa. I know the wind indicator isn't showing anything, but I definitely feel some winds. I need to use a little bit of rudder. Oh yeah, we're like crabbing here. Alrighty, we'll get the last notch of flaps down, maintain 90, and then we'll ease the power and set her down, hopefully with a butter. Gotta watch out for those trees. There we go, nicely on center line, actually a little bit to the right. And idle, slowly flare up. Ooh, very nice. Hit the brakes. Make sure the engine doesn't stall. Keep it at 1,000 around. Nice. Beautiful landing. Alrighty, I'll come in up here to the left and do a quick 180. Shoop. And we'll return to the ramp. Nice. That was a little fun little flight. We'll get flaps up. And I'll turn off the landing lights. Turn off pilot as well. I mean, we don't really need it. Yeah, oh wow, we were actually overheating, 26. Cool. Do a little bit of a high-speed taxi here. Everything is looking good. It'll be fun doing a flight from here to Sydney. I believe it's closer to Sydney than it is to Melbourne. I'm not too sure. Could be some nice general aviation aircraft runways over there. And I'm also going to be doing a few more videos with the Skylabs R66 project. I mean, I'm terrible at flying helicopters, but hey, I might as well give it a go. Alright, and we'll take this ramp right here. Actually, yeah, we'll take this one. It's a bit nicer. I wonder if there are, like, stewards here. Probably not. Alright, we'll just ease her down. And we'll stop right there. Get the engine off. And mixture to off. Cool. Let's have a look at that center line. Alright, not bad, not bad. Let's go and watch the replays. Get the runway view. There it is. And I'll I'll skip to right around here. Oh, a little bit too far. There we are. That was a negative 65, wasn't it? Ooh, look at those landing lights. In we go. Oh, that was very nice. Perfect flare too. Wow. That was like that was perfect. I flared like just like as if I were about to start climbing. Oh yeah. That was very nice. Let's see if we can get it from the tower view. Might have an aircraft in the way. Ooh. That might just be my best landing in the SR22. Ooh. Let's get a wing view of that. Oh. Oh wow, that was so smooth. I mean, I'm impressed. I'm impressed with that. Oh man, that is seriously like, wow. That's beautiful. Alrighty, well, I'd like to thank you guys very much for coming along with this beautiful SR22 on a sightseeing tour, and I'll see you in the next video. See ya.